It's okay to crave the ego hit of the person who left you or messed up with you and didn't fix it coming back, but it's also important to understand why they came back and why it's not a flex. The first thing to recognize is that unless your physical appearance dramatically changed or your personality dramatically changed, they didn't leave because they stopped being attracted to you. They left because they felt like what it cost to have you was too high, right? Like if you wanted commitment or monogamy or to be respected or whatever wasn't quite working out, that you raised the flag about them fixing and they decided it was better to end the relationship than fix it, that price was too high, which that in and of itself should confirm that it's not that you don't have value. So what they did was they tried to go find a bargain. The key word there is try. They went to see if they could also find somebody that they were attracted to emotionally, mentally, and physically that would be willing to accept less. And then when they weren't, they spun the block to see if enough time went by for you to miss them, crave them, want their presence more than you wanted whatever it was that you had set us the price. Are you willing to compromise on commitment and monogamy and being respected now that you miss me? Has the price gone down? And that's not a compliment, babe. People can totally change. But is it realistic that a person who behaved the way they behaved with you would have changed within 2 weeks, 3 months, or however long it took them to spin the block? Especially if they weren't willing to acknowledge that the issue you had was an issue in the first place because it wasn't an issue for them. It's not going to become an issue for them if it's not an issue for them. Especially if somebody is super comfortable, like continuously replacing partners, they don't value having the same partner. So they don't value giving somebody what they need to stay. You feel me? That's your value. Their value is getting as much as they can from a person without giving anything that reciprocates. So if they don't lose anything of value to them in their head, right? When they lose you, there's no incentive for them to change or improve to stay with you or keep you. So that person coming back, it's not a flex. It's a form of disrespect. They're trying to see if you're ready to compromise. They may have even learned new and improved ways to try to convince you to compromise. Like, hey, I know I was wrong for cheating on you, but since I messed that up, I will now give you dinners on Wednesday. When in reality, it was never about a dinner on Wednesday. It was about, please stop cheating on me. They'll find new ways to bait you in that feels like progress, but that underlying issue has not changed. You'll discover that when you press for the conversation about that. They'll get weird and skittish. So the flex is them coming back and you paying them dust. The flex is hitting them where it hurts in the ego.